Hello, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Let's today discuss the topic of acid attack. Recently, this was in news, and in most of the cases, the perpetrator or the accused is a male human being. So, he may be a male partner, he may be the boyfriend, he may be the husband. So, usually, males are accused in this type of offenses, but it doesn't mean that in every case it's only the male who can be the accused. This is a gender neutral section. So if any person means any person, whether he's a male or she's a female, any person throws an acid, which is a corrosive substance which causes burning sensation on the body of the victim. It is not meant to be thrown on the body or applied on the body of the human beings. You see, acid is usually used in chemical industries or factories. It is not used or meant to be used for external purposes on the skin of the person, but to take revenge or to avenge some earlier or prior happenings or some mental disturbance or some physical disturbance or trauma. The person who has some animosity towards the other person, towards the victim, what he does, he doesn't want to murder him, he doesn't want to kill that person. He uses an acid to avenge his earlier past experiences with that person. Usually that person is a female, and the person who is doing these things is male, whether he's a husband or he may be the boyfriend or he may be the male partner, any male partner. So to avenge his earlier tussle, or you can say earlier experience with that female partner, he uses acid as a weapon. He throws acid on that person, and through that act he makes sure that that person suffers some permanent or partial injury. And actually permanent or partial injury has affected that victim, and that victim, whether she's his girlfriend or his wife, she needs hospitalization. There's permanent bodily disablement on that person, permanent or temporary disfigurement of the body of that person. He or she is permanently or partially damaged in any parts of the body. He or she suffers some burns, or he or she is maimed by that act of the accused person. So through throwing the acid or through any other means, the person accused has permanently maimed or disfigured or disabled the victim, usually his wife or his girlfriend or any female partner. But as I've already told you, this is a gender neutral section, so the accused may be male or a female also, but usually the accused up till now, they are found to be males. So males are using these acids against females in most of the cases, but that's in most of the cases, but that's a gender neutral thing. A female can also do all these things, so it's a gender neutral section. So but in most of the cases, males are the culprit. So by doing these acts, throwing acid or using all these things, the victim is permanently disabled, he is maimed, he or she is maimed, and he or she needs hospitalization, she needs care, because her figure or her hands or feet or legs or any part of the body, usually the face is the target of acid attack. So permanently his or her face is disfigured, and she needs plastic surgery or whatever. So if this thing has happened, the person who has done this, the accused person, can be found guilty of this offense, acid attack, and he can be put behind bars for a minimum of 10 years. He can be put behind bars for minimum of 10 years and maximum up till life imprisonment. This is a cognizable case, non-bailable and non-compoundable, and this case has to be heard by the session court, not any lower court, because this is a serious offense. And this was in section 124 clause 1. All this thing is given in clause 1. As far as clause 2 is concerned, it says that if anybody attempts to throw acid on any other person, here there is attempt. no permanent injury, no permanent disfigurement, nothing as such, but he or she has attempted to throw acid on that other person. That attempt is punished in clause 2 of section 124. There is no permanent injury here or temporary injury here. You see, there is an attempt to do such thing, and that attempt is also punishable with minimum of 5 years and maximum of 7 years. This is also cognizable case, non-bailable. No bail is to be given to the accused person, and non-compoundable. No compromise has to be arrived between the victim and the accused, and it is to be tried by the court of session. So this was section 124 of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, clause 1 and clause 2, that is acid attack basically. And there are certain cases. I will be dealing with only 2 cases which are very landmark cases as far as acid attack is concerned. So the first case is Maqbool versus State of UP, 2018 Supreme Court. So in Maqbool versus State of UP, what happened that the Supreme Court held, I am not going into the facts of the cases, what the summary of this case is, the Supreme Court held that the percentage of the gravity of injury, the percentage of the gravity of injury does not make any difference for this section 124 clause 1 to be applied. Earlier it was known as section 124 section 326A. Earlier in IPC, section 124 was known as section 326A. See, 326A and 326B. Both 326A and 326B has been merged into section 124 clause 1 and clause 2 of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. So in this case, Supreme Court held that the percentage of the gravity of the injury doesn't make any difference, whether it's a large injury or whether it's a small injury. Injury is an injury. You see, so through the acid attack, if the victim suffers even a minimum amount of injury, the person accused can be held guilty of this section, this offense, and he or she can be put behind bars for a minimum of 10 years and maximum life imprisonment. So this was the thing, that the percentage or the gravity of injury doesn't matter. And second case, very important case, is Lakshmi versus Union of India, AIR 2013 Supreme Court. In Lakshmi versus Union of India, what the Supreme Court held that if there is a victim of acid attack, usually females are the victims, but males can also be the victims, as I have already told you. It's a gender neutral section. So if there is a victim of any acid attack, then all the government hospitals, they are duty bound to take care of that victim of acid attack, and proper treatment has to be given to the victim of the acid attack. And if there is no government hospital nearby and the victim is in private hospital, he goes or she goes to the private hospital, or somebody has taken that victim to the private hospital nearby, that private hospital cannot say no for the treatment. The private hospital has to treat that victim and to provide all the facilities to that victim. So this is the direction, and then the certificate, whether it's a private hospital or a government hospital who is treating that victim of acid attack, that hospital has to issue a certificate that yes, this victim is the victim of acid attack and he needs or she needs the treatment, and we are giving him or her this treatment, and this is the acid attack victim. So a certificate of acid attack victim should be given to the victim by the hospital concerned, and that certificate can be needed by that victim further in future also, in case the surgery is not complete or the surgery is not successful. So he or she can go for reconstructive surgeries, basing his claim or her claim on the basis of that certificate. So that certificate is very important. He or she, the victim, can go for reconstructive surgeries, for example some plastic surgery or some anything like that, in case he or she is not satisfied with the first treatment by that government hospital. So this was all very important thing as far as acid attack is concerned. I hope you like the lecture, and in the last I would tell you that judiciary aspirants who are trying their luck in Delhi judiciary or Haryana judiciary and especially Punjab judiciary, they can contact me. My contact number is 9646526942. I repeat, 9646526942. You can contact me, you can call me, you can WhatsApp me on this number. And if you are really serious for preparing for judiciary exams, you can come and I will give you detail of whole course of judiciary. Usually it is of 8 months, and we can discuss about the future exams. Even Bihar judiciary or Uttarakhand judiciary, that is also very crucial exam. But basically the main motto here is Punjab judiciary, Haryana judiciary and Delhi judiciary. Thank you very much. I hope you like the lecture.